Ladies and gentlemen, this is the world premiere Word on the Streets.
Welcome to world premiere Word on the Streets, the show that's changing lives one word at a time. Join our hosts Larry Moten, aka Extraordinaire, and the amazing Keith Fletcher. They're here every Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time to uplift, inspire, and teach you that you don't have to accept life as it is. You have the power to change your conditions, to break free from self-limiting beliefs, and to live a life with endless possibilities. We know that life can be tough, and sometimes it feels like giving up. But we're here to tell you that there's hope. As long as you're breathing, you have an opportunity to turn things around. Our show is all about empowerment. We're committed to helping those who feel stuck, those who feel like they're not living up to their potential. We believe that everyone deserves to live a life they truly enjoy living. So tune in every Monday and Wednesday and get ready to transform your life. Allow the process to process, and sooner or later, you'll start to see opportunities all around you. You'll start to believe in yourself, and you'll start to live the life you've always dreamed of. So let's get started on this journey together. Let's break the chain of self-limiting beliefs, and let's start living our best lives. Welcome to world premiere Word on the Streets.
Good evening, this is Black History 365 Days, with another extraordinary story making headlines today.
Tonight, we honor the remarkable John Rogers, Jr. Born in Chicago, Illinois, in 1958, John Rogers Jr. grew up with a passion for finance and investing. He attended Princeton University, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in economics in 1980. Rogers' most notable contribution is the founding of Ariel Investments in 1983, a global investment management firm that has become a beacon of excellence in the financial industry. Under his leadership, Ariel Investments has consistently delivered outstanding returns while promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion. Throughout his career, Rogers has received numerous accolades, including being named one of the most powerful people in finance by Black Enterprise magazine. He has also been a vocal advocate for increasing diversity in the corporate boardroom and has worked tirelessly to promote financial literacy and inclusion in underserved communities. World premiere Word on the Streets family, we honor and salute John Rogers Jr. for his outstanding contributions to the world of finance and his tireless commitment to promoting diversity and inclusion. This is Black History 365 Days.
Ladies and gentlemen, get set for an engaging and enlightening show. Let's welcome our hosts, the brilliant Larry Moten, aka Extraordinaire, and the fantastic amazing Keith Fletcher. They've crafted the incredible show, Word on the Streets. Grab your favorite listening spot and tune in. Don't forget to invite your friends by sending them a quick text or a shout out on your favorite social media platform. We believe it's a show you won't want to miss.
And good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in to world premiere Word on the Streets, especially on this off night for us. Friends, we know that you all are used to Wednesday night, just as Fletcher and I are. But if you're here, make no mistake, this is world premiere word on the streets. And I know why y'all here, friends. Y'all here for one man and only. That's the amazing Mr. Keith Fletcher. What's up, my brother?
Nah, they ain't just here for me, man. Nah. How y'all doing out there, man?
Yeah,
What's up?
yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah,
ain't just here for me, man.
yeah. Go
Yeah,
with it, brother.
yeah. What's up? It's amazing. Keith Fletcher, man. We here, Word on the Street, man. We here on a Thursday. Thursday, man. Yeah, we gave y'all the shout out that we're gonna be here Wednesday, but I'm glad to be here with extraordinaire so we can get this in, man. Get y'all something to eat on. We set the table. We got the knife and the forks, you know what I'm saying? We got the champagne, we got the good glass, we got the good silverware out. So we really give y'all something, man, something to eat on, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, brother, it's good to see you. This is a definitely unusual time for us, friends, and we're practicing right before y'all very eyes, believe it or not. We're practicing. We are in action doing what we talk about all the time. This is uncomfortable. I want y'all to know this is uncomfortable for me. I can't speak for Fletcher. This is uncomfortable for me right now. My webcam went off, friends, so I'm having to use this virtual background. And see, that webcam for me was sort of like a comfort zone for me because I was in my little cubicle, my little cubby, and it was nice and secluded just for me. But with this virtual background, I'm like wide open. And so I'm not comfortable with that. Not at all. And I'm at a different time. This obscure time here, 5:45. And some of you all might be wondering why 5:45. Fletcher, I'm gonna be quick and short.
Nah, go ahead, take your
But,
time,
but,
man.
but you see, we have another show that comes on immediately after this show, Herbal Expedition. So we have to be out of here and all out of the way so Miss Bertrand could come and talk about aromatherapy and plants and all of that great stuff. So this is where we are. And this is what we are dealing with. So we not only talk this talk, friends, but we're walking it right in front of your very eyes. Go ahead on, brother.
Yeah, what is the show? What is the show title today?
Our show today is Mastering the Art of Financial Resilience
Yeah.
during these holiday season, man.
Yeah, this resilience is what I'm saying to fight through extraordinary, just like you say, give you a class on fighting through being resilient to come through, you know, that come through whatever you is in your way to work through it. You know what I'm saying? That's resilient. To go through it, work through it, make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Being uncomfortable, being comfortable, being uncomfortable. So that's where we at. Like you said, he wanted to pop it in on a Thursday. Hey, I'm ready. You know, I was just talking to a young man about that today, man, about just being ready. You know what I'm saying? Ready to make moves, you know what I'm saying? But very uncomfortable. But like I said, you got to be used to it. Got to get used to doing things like this and still making it happen. So that's what it's about, man. That's what the show about, and that's what he, like you said, that's what he leading on. That's what we working on.
Right. And this is what make our show so special, friends, is that we don't just want to be people who point fingers and just talk. No, y'all living it with us, and we appreciate you all living it with us. Speaking about living it with us, if this is your first time tuning in, friends, please, by all means, click the like button and subscribe. Make sure you share a world premiere word on the streets with your social media platform. Let
Yes.
them know about our program. Friends, we try to bridge the gap. We don't want to leave things out, which is why we talk about personal development and finance. You see, we firmly believe because we tried it. In the beginning, we tried to do one without the other. And especially Fletcher and his family, they had a business helping people get their credit right. And so often the story would go, yeah, they did it. People really moving forward. And they fall right back, right back. Even worse, farther back than they were before. And we start wondering what causes these things. And it's not just in finance, we find it in other areas of our life. Why is it? We start moving forward, 10 steps forward, then we fall 30 feet back. Why? So we started brainstorming, and we came up with this personal development until we take personal, make it personal, and develop ourselves personal. We will continue to go around that circle, that same circle. So we learn and we talk about this. If you all come to our platform, we have to heal our brokenness on the inside. We have to develop the wounds on the inside. That's why personal development is such a huge ticket here. And you can't go anywhere in America without getting your finance right. So that's what y'all have, friends, here on World Premier Word on the Streets. What say you, my brother?
Yeah, just taking ownership, man. Taking ownership of your own life. Looking in the mirror, designing your life, creating the life you want. But the first thing you got to do, take ownership, man. You can have whatever you want in life, but you got to take ownership to fix those things. It's personal. You know what I'm saying? One shoe don't fit all, you know what I'm saying? So it's personal. Personal development, personal finance, personal fitness, all this stuff is personal that you did reach inside yourself and be intentional to take care of yourself and solve your problems.
I like how you emphasize that.
Man. Nobody ain't coming here to save you but you. So that's what we here. We here to help you. We can't even say we trying to learn ourselves. So that's what we come on, work together, build a community, and grow together, man, and keep on doing this. If it take us to say the same thing over and over till we reach 1, till we reach 2, then 3. You know what I'm saying? But like Extraordinaire said, as you go on, we go on here also. We reinforcing ourselves also when we coming on the show talking to each one of you.
All right. Brother, are you ready for some 3 fun facts that occur on this day in a little news?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's find out, friends, what 3 fun facts just happen today.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, before Sarah Jones come on with interested headline news, enjoy a moment of some fun facts Extra and Fletcher gather for you today. On this day, December 19th, 1992, Mallory Jemison became the first African-American woman to travel in space, aboard the Space Shuttle Endeavour. Also on this day, marked the release of Donny Hathaway's classic holiday song, This Christmas. Written by Hathaway and Nadine McKinner, the song has become a staple of holiday playlists everywhere. Here is our last fun fact for today. On December 19th, 1909, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP, was founded. The organization has since become a leading advocate for civil rights and social justice in the United States.
As we celebrate the achievements of trailblazers like Mae Jemison, the timeless music of Donny Hathaway, and the founding of the NAACP, we're reminded that progress is possible when we work together towards a common goal. To those celebrating birthdays today, happy birthday! May your special day be filled with love, laughter, and all your favorite things. And to everyone listening, remember that you have the power to create positive change in your own life and in the world around you. So let's keep pushing forward, uplifting each other, and striving for a brighter future. Keep shining your light.
Today's headlines.
Hi, I'm Sarah Jones, reporting to you from WOTS.
Sarah Jones reporting. Today, we're talking about a simple yet powerful way to boost your mental health. A new global review of data has found that taking more daily steps can significantly reduce depressive symptoms. The study, published in the journal JAMA Network Open, analyzed data from 33 studies involving over 96,000 adults worldwide. Researchers found that increasing daily step counts, even at modest levels, was associated with a lower risk of depression. In fact, compared to taking 5,000 steps per day, adding just 1,000 more steps daily was linked to a 9% drop in depression risk. Taking 7,000 steps per day was associated with a 31% lower risk. and 7,500 steps per day was linked to a 43% lower risk. The benefits seem to level off at around 10,000 steps per day. However, the study's findings suggest that setting daily step goals could be a simple and effective way to support mental health. As we head into the new year, consider incorporating more physical activity into your daily routine. Whether it's taking a short walk during your lunch break or aiming for 10,000 steps per day, every step counts towards better mental health. That's all for today. Thanks for tuning in to world premiere Word on the Streets, Sarah Jones reporting. Now, back to you guys in the studio.
Reporting from WOTS. Now, back to the show.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Our hosts are here and ready to indulge in passionate and meaningful discussion. Our chat room is open, so you can join and add your point of view. But before we hear from our hosts, listen to this short, yet powerful message.
This isn't just a show, it's a movement.
As we celebrate the joy and magic of Christmas, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of the season. The twinkling lights, the festive music, and the endless advertisements can be overwhelming, making it tempting to overspend and break the bank. But let's not forget what's truly important during this special time of year. It's not the gifts, the decorations, or the fancy meals. It's the love, the laughter, and the time spent with family and friends. As we navigate the holiday season, remember to stick to your smart financial plan. Avoid impulse purchases, and prioritize what truly adds value to your life. Let's give the gift of love, kindness, and compassion this holiday season. These are gifts that money can't buy, and they're the ones that truly matter. As we look to the new year, let's strive to be wiser, healthier, happier, and financially secure. From our family to yours, warmest wishes for a joyous holiday season and a prosperous new year.
And that is where we're coming from, friends. Now, we understand that it's the holiday season and you all wrapped up. Look, let me tell you, it's easy to get caught up. Once you get outside of your door, you drive, you in the mall, Christmas music, and at nighttime, beautiful decoration, lights everywhere, laughter, songs in the air, Christmas carol. It's easy to get caught up in spending, and they have everything looking more beautiful than they ever had before. And you don't want to miss this deal, so they say, best deal of the year. And so budget oftentimes go out the window. And you figure, well, it only costs $50. But a 50 here and a 50 there, a 200 here, a 200 there, sooner or later, Fletcher, it adds up. And that's just on one outing. It's easy to do that. I live in the same world you live in, friends. It's easy to do that. And you all know it's true, especially on a Saturday. Everybody's spending on a Saturday. Christmas, one day. You got 12 months in a year, 7 days to a week. And you still have, you know what you still have. You know what's on that budget list better than I do. You know your challenges, your pitfalls, you know your struggles better than Fletcher and I. We're here to remind you, as was just said to you, What is most important? Keep those things in front, center in your mind and in your heart and your spirit during this holiday and during any time. But especially now, keep the main thing the main thing. Go ahead on, my brother.
Yeah, we talking about being resilient, man. You know, I go back in the past and I think, man, because I got an 18-year-old, I got a 20, I'm sorry, I got a 20-year-old and two 16-year-olds. And I'm trying to teach them that, you know what I'm saying, that word resilient, trying to teach them that it's going to be times that's going to be hard. There's going to be times that you might not, you know what I'm saying, stack up. You know, the money don't add up to the end. They got more money left than the money, you know what I'm saying? So being resilient, what do? Do you just sit back and accept that? You know what I'm saying? What do you do? What do you find in yourself and say, what do I need to do? You make excuses. That's our big thing in our home. I don't want to hear no excuses, especially with a man. Men, I say, men, I'm raising men. You know, what you just can't say, well, we'll figure it out. You got to go find out. You got to go hunt. You got to go hunt. You know, you got to go get a job, a second job. We got to start investing. We got to have a plan. See, being resilient, you have a plan. You know, we just did the holidays coming up. We've been knowing that Christmas is coming up. With you celebrating Christmas, you know, I'm not no big fan of Christmas because I understand what it is, but you celebrating Christmas, you got your kids, you know what they want, being resilient, knowing what the next year after Christmas, saying what I'm going to do, giving them hey, this is what we're going to do. Everybody get 2 gifts, 3 gifts, whatever. It's going to be this much amount, whatever. Explaining them this is what's going on, this is what's not going on, this is what we're going to do this year. Is having a plan of action. What I'm trying to teach them about being resilient, being ahead, being knowing what's happening before it happened, trying to figure things out before it happened. I've been in that situation where, hey, I did not know. I had no clue. I was just blowing in the wind because I didn't have a plan. I just thought that everything gonna work out. Oh, I have my job, you know, Christmas time, I have this. My wife will have hers. So that's what it said, being resilient, understanding the plan, man, having a vision, where you trying to go. Not just looking just day by day, looking ahead, looking in the future. Sacrificing, dedication, you know, coming on the show, what are you doing to improve? You know, I was talking to a young man today, we were talking about if you're just having a job this day, it's going to take more than just a job. You know, you got to have something else going on. You got to be having your money going somewhere else. Work really got to start working for you. You got to start improving yourself, educating yourself, getting a trade, getting a skill, and understanding what to do with your money, where to send your money, have a place for your money. That's resilient. See, resilience is not just a normal day, not a normal week, not a normal month, not a normal year. Being resilient is, I'm not taking no out. You're a warrior. Economic warfare. You're a warrior at this. You want to achieve something. You want to win something. You want to beat something. Being resilient, overcome something. That's what resilient mean to me.
And it's necessary. It's necessary that we address these areas in our life, because to not address them, see, things just doesn't comfortably go away because you don't talk about it. Your finance doesn't just automatically improve because you don't talk about it. You ignore it. And a child, nor yourself or your significant other, don't really understand what it means to sacrifice, or what it means to be resilient, or what it means to grow strength from something and towards something. If we don't say, let's talk about it. See, communication is a very expensive tool. Communication is the bridge that companies spend billions of dollars flying CEOs and managers all across the nation because they want to communicate. They want to make sure that you understand the vision of the company, that you understand the goal of the company. That's what corporation does. Your home is a corporation. Your life is a corporation, friends. At least in the mindset of financial well-being. If you want to improve in any area of your life, just as a corporation does, if it's an area in a corporation, and they want to improve that bottom line, they bring folks in, and they will bring someone in who have a proven method, and they will pay that person to teach that proven method to their employees. And then once they learn that method, then they ought to take it, those managers, those CEOs, they ought to take what they've learned and teach it to their employees. Y'all get the picture, right? So whoever, are you working? You're the corporation. You're making an income. Now you're a corporation. That income that you have, you realize you have some debt. Do you gained enough knowledge to know that some of your debt, the interest rate over here is higher? I'm losing money because I'm paying 12% interest rate, and I got another debt over here. The interest rate might be relatively low, maybe half that, 6%, 3%. Well, the one that you lose the money, all the air of that balloon just going out. That boat can't stay in the water because there's a hole at the bottom. If you knew that there was a hole at the bottom of the boat, you'll repair it, right? Where if you got money going out to a place that charging you astronomical interest, you should want to hurry up and attack that one. Let me fix that one because I'm losing over here, and I want to stop losing over here. I want to be resilient about that thing too. And not only do I want to be resilient about it, I want to have a family meeting. I want to be like the corporation, Fletcher. I want to have a meeting. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this area, this one. See, we're losing over here, family. We don't have to lose that. Now, since we recognize where we're losing at. I hope I'm tracking. Go ahead on, my brother.
Yeah, you tracking. Like I said, if you start that corporation, you having that meeting, the corporation want to succeed, and they got to know where they're going. They got a vision statement. They got to know where they're going and what they're trying to do. So they're looking at the money. They need cash reserve. They can't have more going out than coming in.
That's right.
They got to have a profit on it. Then they got to take that money and put it right back into the business. So that was trying to understand. So even though you making money, you got to put it right back. So that means you got to pay your debt. You got to buy some things, again, some assets to help you, like that I can cover, get some leverage. And if you don't know where you're going in your home, you just sitting there looking at Christmas and you don't know how much you got, how much going out. Matter of fact, before Christmas, enough wasn't coming in before Christmas. Now you're going to add some more to it. So that means you got to move some around.
Mm-hmm.
It's not pay something. That's not being resilient. Because that's going to catch up with you later. You can't keep moving and putting it back. Sooner or later, it's going to come forward. And that's what we've been doing. We've been moving the stuff around, putting stuff out, putting back. Like you said, with that interest, you paying the bare minimum.
Yeah, right. And here's what they did to us, Fletcher. Here's what they did to us. You don't have to wait till you get paid. Get this credit card. You can get it now, and you can get it today. They don't tell you the interest rate on it. But don't worry about that. Don't look at that. Go ahead on. Live your life. Go ahead on, man.
You're right. The biggest thing now they're doing is that buy now, pay me later. That buy now, you can do 12 months, 15 months. And you start, so you, like you say, you've been putting stuff back and putting stuff back, and you see something that you want. Oh, I can buy it later. See, but your habit, your trust factor, you haven't been consistent on doing that in the past. So why now? So you buy it and you go 15, it come to that 15 month, and you like, oh my God, you've been paying the minimum. You didn't figure out how much I need to pay every month. You didn't figure out, put some money aside to pay it off, and that 15 month come. But you don't know that all that interest put back right on it that you was gonna miss if you'd have paid it off early. Now it come right forward. Now you're in a deficit. See, that's a deficit. Like the United States in a deficit. A corporation can be in a deficit. Now your home is in a deficit. You was already had credit card problems. You already had stuff. Now you late. Now you got late payment. Now your credit score going down. See, that's not being resilient. That's not. See, you got to know what you're going to know what you're doing. You got to be on top of things. We're not telling you not to get into debt. We're not going to tell you not to get into debt and not to do that. But we're saying if you do, you got to know what's coming in and what's coming out. You got to have a strategy, a plan, a path or vision. Either way you go, vision, a path, strategy. You got to have something, knowing where you're going and what you're trying to do. And you got to be serious. You got to be committed. You got to have some discipline. You got to build habits. And see that buy now, pay later, they betting against you. See, they already know your spending habit. They know you from back before when you bought the credit card, how you work the credit card. They know your name very well. They get data on all of us. They betting on you and they winning. Credit card debt high. They betting on the gambling, they high. They betting on all these things and they winning because they done did the data, they done did the stats. See, they resilient. They the one that's sitting there, they buying all the data from somebody else to get this. See, they purchasing some data to help them find a way to get to you. And you just going about your day. You're not trying to figure nothing. You're not even trying to work a second job. You're not trying to find out no information. You don't even want to sit up and look at a budget. You don't want to look at your account. But they are, because they resilient and they winning. That's why they rich. That's why they making so much money. Because you so lackadaisical and they just sitting back there. They betting on that. They betting on Christmas time. You're gonna do the same thing. They're gonna buy now, pay later. We can wait on it. And what they do is they take all them buy now, pay later, and guess what they do? They go to a bank and show the bank, look how much money we got. They coming. Now they take leverage, take a loan out on this money, on this future money. Now we're gonna take this and go buy some property, buy some land, doing the same thing. This is what they doing. They moving. That money is still flowing. They haven't stopped. But we telling you, hey, get a budget. Hey, be on top. Hey, don't do too much this Christmas, man. Know where you going. Hey, what's your goal for next year? What? Oh, that's too much. That's too much. That's too much to ask for yourself, for your personal development, your personal finance. That's what that's about. That's what we say about being resilient, being on top of your stuff, finding stuff that's important to you.
And you know what, too, Fletcher? I think a lot of time too, we don't want to do a budget because that budget gonna tell us what we can't do, and we don't want to be reminded what we cannot do, because you know the saying, we want to do what we want to do. And when you make a budget, that budget is it's gonna tell you pretty much where your money going, what you can do, what you can't do. And let's be real, friend. It's just us. We don't, at a certain time in our life, we don't want to face that kind of music.
And we all been there. Yeah, we don't want to be in handcuffs. We want to do what we want to do.
Exactly.
I'm tired, man. I've been working hard. I think I deserve a vacation. I deserve that car.
Yeah.
I deserve, but once you get it, it don't last. That feeling's gone. Once you get the car, you start making the paper. It lasts for a little while.
Yeah, it lasts for a little while. Then that new feeling leave quick.
Emotional purchase. It's gone.
And in the holidays, friend, you want to feel like Santa Claus. And then you have to deal. They don't tell you Santa Claus headaches, the after effect. Mid February, maybe even January. Now we don't want to be the Grinch that steals Christmas. That's not what we're saying. We're just saying, friends, have a balanced approach. Make a smart plan and stick with your smart plan. Give the love. Get gifts, give gifts, but also have a budget. Know how much you really can spend. Don't fool yourself. Be real with yourself. You know what you can and can't do without hurting yourself too much. And you know what you're willing to have to struggle with. Something you say, okay, all right, this may take me 90 days to play with. Okay, you got to win the 90 days. But when you start just going all off in the deep end, being irresponsible, just doing things just because you feel like that's just the way I feel. And now you're reversing back into that person you used to be. And you know what result you're going to get? You're going to get the same results, friend. There's no surprises. That hole that you dug yourself in, you're going to be in a deeper hole. Number one, because you knew better. So now, and things have changed. Now they found a way to really strap you down. You back in the old way, you had a little wiggle room. And they didn't cut all that wiggle room out. You know that you can't even write checks. So a lot of people in the old days would write checks knowing the money wasn't there. Kind of like floated out there till you got paid. You can't even do that one anymore. So they own to you, family. They own to you. Go ahead on, my brother.
Yeah, you took them back with them checks, showing
yeah, right. But
they
it's true nonetheless.
Yeah, they got, what they do. Like you said, that buy now pay later is the big thing. Like you're saying, pushing it back. Apple Pay, pushing it back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You thinking that you pushing those back, but you got to make them pay. Then you payment just to have Apple Pay. Just go out to eat. They put buy now pay later on when you go to dinner, out to eat.
Oh yeah.
Think about what they're doing. And you rather do that than go say, let me figure this out, what I can do to make more money. Let me go start me a podcast. Let me go do affiliate marketing. Let me get online and start selling stuff off Amazon. Let me find a way. Let me take a class. Let me get a certification. Let me learn let me do a budget. Let me live under my means. Let me put some money back. I know storms are gonna come. Let me sit down and say, hey, this is where we're going. Let me get on with my family extraordinary. Say have a meeting, man, every quarter. A corporation business have every quarter they sit down and you go over what they did for that quarter. 4 quarters.
That's right.
If it's working for them, why wouldn't it work for what? Why won't you? But see, taking that time out, sitting down, that's the part right there. Being true to it. Like I say, being uncomfortable, getting the kids, hey, stop, said, I know this first time is going to be all wild, yes, but it will start. You got to get a habit of doing it. Well, I don't know where to start, Keith. Get a book. First, we got to get your mind right. We got to get you right. The first thing you want to start, you got to get right. You got to get in the right space. You might need to go somewhere by yourself for an hour or two to get yourself and start writing stuff down, listen to video, reading books. See, that's the problem. People, I talk to people out there like, man, I try to tell my wife or my husband or this person, these kids ain't it, but you ain't got you together. You ain't solid. You said you're gonna do this on Tuesday. Tuesday come by, you say next week, then the next week. You don't even trust yourself, so how they gonna trust you? We even tell you to making it happen. Any means necessary. And that's where we at, man. 2025 gonna be an any means necessary type of year. The next 2 to 4 years gonna be that. And you have to get serious about your stuff. And you're going to start living under your means. You're going to start getting a savings, emergency fund. You're going to pay off some debt. You got to invest something in yourself and in investments. You got to get some assets instead of liability. You got to do this. That's being resilient. All these things that you didn't think was possible, you're going to find a way to make it possible. That's why we're on this show, to advise you that it can be done. It's possible, but it ain't going to happen overnight. You have a decade of sacrifice. Money flowing, currency. Educating yourself. That's resilient right there.
Are you struggling to find the perfect gift? Something that shows you care, but also gives them the freedom to choose something they really want? Look no further than an Amazon Visa gift card. With millions of products to choose from, they can get exactly what they want, from the latest gadgets to their favorite books and more. Plus, with Visa, they can use their gift card anywhere Visa is accepted, online or in-store. So why settle for a gift that might not be exactly what they want? Give the gift of freedom and flexibility with an Amazon Visa gift card. Get your Amazon Visa gift card today and make this holiday season one to remember.
Hey friends, just for y'all information, we have some show notes that just in case we didn't get an opportunity in this short 1 hour period of time to cover everything that we would like to, read our show notes, friends. They have a wealth of information. 8 essential strategies for achieving long-term wealth. That's all in our show notes, and it's right below in the description. And also, friends, we're asking you, if this is your first time tuning in the world premiere Word on the Streets, we hope it won't be your last, friends. And you can secure that by subscribing and clicking like. Share our link with your social media platform or wherever and whenever, as often. We would love that. But we're going to get back to the show. We didn't want to miss an opportunity of giving you an opportunity. But Fletcher was talking about resilient and how corporation manage their firm. And here we are, you make money, you have a family, or maybe it's just you. Why not embrace you as a corporation and embrace their business? Why not make yourself that important? Why not love you enough? I mean, after all, you're going to work, you putting in long hours, you're a wonderful employee for them. Why not be a wonderful employee to yourself, for your loved one? Why not take you as serious as they take their business? Why not, as Fletcher said, if you don't know, why not spend some quality time finding out the things you need to know? Learn about how money works. Learn about saving, how to save, what to save, how much shall I save? Learn about investment, what to invest, what is a good return investment. Learn about interest. What is good credit? What's bad credit? What's a good interest I should be paying? What's a bad interest I shouldn't be paying? I mean, all these. See, this is not, it's not This is not hidden from you. It's just that you don't know. And I'm not advocating that we know it all. I'm saying let us become half as serious about ourselves as corporation are as serious about their entity. What you say to that, Fletcher?
Yeah, become a boss. Become your own boss. You know what I'm
Why
saying?
not?
Become your
Why not?
own boss. That's what we're talking about. Becoming your own boss. Become your own, run your own show. How do you become a boss of your family, boss of your home, boss of your finances? You know? And then that business that you say, a lot of people say they want to start a business. But come on, how you gonna run a business if you can't run your own household? Your home, your first business is your home, your household. It's just you just limited mindset, limited limitations. I know I've been there. I didn't know the interest rate. I just wanted to buy a car. I remember my first car I bought, I just wanted a car. I ain't know how much it was. I knew how much the payment was. I don't know if it's good or not. Had no idea about credit cards. Had no idea about these things, how it work, how money flow, the stock market. But see, we talk about getting around the right people. Getting around the right people. When I bought my house now, I got around the right people that helped me. Getting my credit right, got around the right people that helped me. Starting my business, first business I started was because somebody else helped me, invested in me. Learning how to do LLC. The difference between the DBA and the LLC. An S Corp, a C Corp. Learning, taking classes, going to events. Resilient, I want to be different. How can I work smarter than harder? Is it some such thing as working harder? Is it such thing as saying buying other people money, using other people money? Is that really true? What does that mean? Learning these things. Really with the 401k. How much time I need? How I figure these numbers? How do I figure out how much to invest? Why should I invest in that company? What make a good company? Be resilient for your family. Starting a company and building a company and growing and hiring people. Whether it's a profit and loss sheet. All those things. That's being resilient and saying, hey, I'm trying to get there, but I got to know these things before I get. I need to know these terminations. I need to go meet these people that do. If I don't know, I need to find out somebody that do know. Getting comfortable, being uncomfortable, going out, talking to people, meeting people. Getting out your box. Instead of just saying, well, this is how I am. I always been like this. We can't say that no more. 2025, I'm saying, man, and phone, you're not gonna be able to say that more. You're gonna have to get out that box. But it's good to start now. Let's start now. That's what we're saying on here. Let's start now, doing these things now, walking into these things. You might not know, but the platform, I'm telling you, once you whatever looking for is looking for you. But you got to start walking. You got to start looking for it, walking into it. You got to start being intentional. You got to start failing. It's okay to fail at it. But you got to know how to get up after you fail. You got to get up and just keep going. And keep putting yourself around the right people to encourage you to keep going. Your behavior got to change. You got to change. Your belief got to come before your behavior. Your belief come, then your behavior, you act accordingly. That's what it's about here. Believing, and then your behavior will change. Habits, sacrifices. That's what it's about. Consistency.
Right. Go on. See what we're saying, friends. You can do it. It's capable. You're capable. You're looking at two people that not much different from you. My mother, Keith's grandmother, often would say that man put on his pants leg the same way you do. One leg at a time. You see, friends, make a personal commitment to yourself. And just because you make a personal commitment, I'm not telling you you're not going to struggle, you're not gonna fail. You're gonna do all this, you're going to go through all the same things you're going through now. But there's one major difference. Now you're clear-headed and you know what you want. See, no, like we often say, know your why. Why? Why do I want to have financial stability? Why do I want to live a better life financially? Know your why. Why are you working 2 jobs? Or why are you working overtime every time an opportunity come around? Know your why. Your why will push you out the door when you don't feel like moving. The why is the engine. The why is the accelerator. The why is the thing that make you move. The why will keep you going when those thoughts get in your head. And the thoughts, see, they don't leave you alone. They never leave you alone. Excuses never run out the door and leave you alone because you've made up your mind. No. The noise get louder in your head. But you don't have to see, as I said before, you don't have to be what you've always been. You're not married to your past, friends. You don't have to be committed to who you used to be. And it's a lie for people to try to hold you to who and what you were. It's a new day. You want a new life. You want to do better with your money. You want to feel better about yourself. And you can. Commit to yourself. You have to be resilient when you do commit to yourself. Because as I said, that noise in the background, it ain't going nowhere, friends. But you can be resilient. Tune in to World Premiere Word on the Streets every week to get some inspiration, to get some, surround yourself. If you can't find anyone, you can find us. Tune in to us. Go ahead on, brother.
Yeah, just come check us out Monday, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Me and Extraordinaire on Mondays, we talking about personal development, building your character, building your belief system, man, habits, a mindset. And on Wednesday, we talk about financial, man. You know, that's what it's about, man. Catching up. If you're behind, you think you're behind, building that confidence up to let you know, let's start today. It's never too late. It's never too late, but you got to know where you're going. And then once you know where you're going, let's get a path for real. We got to know where you're going first. Then we re-engineer. Once we know where you're going, we can re-engineer ourselves back from where you at to back to here. That's how we get the path. And then that's when that resilience come in. Like Extraordinaire say, you got to be resilient, but you got to be smart at it. You got to be smart. You just can't go willy-nilly up, wild out. You got to be smart and have a strategy at it. Especially if you think you're behind. Especially you're old, you got to be strategy, man. Then you got to learn how to work with people because especially if you think you're behind, then that means I need people to help me get there faster. I can't do it by myself. I got to get out there and meet people because I need the information. If I get the information, I can get there faster. Understanding that. Then I get around the right people. When I do get down, I get the information. Then when I do it, it's too much. They can say, no, it ain't too much. Let me show you another way. They can see you're blind. We got blind side. They can say, no, it's blind spot. I got you. Did you see this right here? Or they can connect you. If they can't help you, they can connect you with someone else. See, those things, the hard thing right there. We don't have trust issues. We don't have time. We don't have patience. See, those things on Monday we were talking about, all those things right there, personal things that you got to get through. Why you don't have that trust? And we started talking about money. See, money is just a tool to learn. See, that's the part now we got to sit down because you've been taught bad things about money. Your relationship, money, emotion, and feelings. Money don't have no feelings. Money is just supposed to flow. It's supposed to move from one place to another. You tell it where to go, and it goes. From one hand to another, or to another bank account, or to another. That's what money does. See, a lot of this stuff is just working smart, it's just learning. Not this stuff just sitting down and saying, I'm tired of being tired, I'm going to figure this out. That's resilience. Figuring it out, no matter what's against you, how much against you. Sitting down and say, that's it. I'm about to fix my generation. My next generation will not walk out this door like I walked out that door. They will not face the same things that I face. That's resilience. Another car dealer, a credit card company will not rob them of their dream or their finances. That's what it's about right there. That's why we come on Mondays and Wednesdays, because we've been done like that. We've been through it. Went through a divorce, lost everything, devastating. They would not go through a storm like that. They've had the know-how to say, hey, let me put some limits on it. Let me put something back just in case these things happen. Let me put a layer of protection around me. That's resilience. Thinking ahead. Thinking ahead. So that's what we're giving y'all, man. Come check us out. You like what we speaking, hit the like button. Get notification when we come on every Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Man, again, hit the like button, please, because, so we can get this category, we can get them start, getting out there to more people. Because, I see a lot of people, we see people come on doing the views, but we need you to hit the likes also, man. We appreciate it. Get our likes up.
Yes. Thank y'all again so much for tuning in, friends. And the reason why we on an off night such as Thursday, one of my sons was in an activity at school for Tuesday and Wednesday, was in a play. And so we definitely, we're family men. We like to support our children, and that's what I was doing. And Fletcher's all definitely 100% behind that. We both are very much involved, but we also know the importance of coming on this platform and communicating in the fashion that we do to you. Because even in our personal family, you all are also our family, and we didn't want to miss this opportunity of being with you. So we're in here tonight with you. We want to thank y'all again for tuning in, friends. In a few minutes, Herbal Expedition with Miss Bertrand will be in this platform. And we ask you all to tune in at 7 p.m. So in about 15 minutes, you will be seeing Miss Shonda Bertrand with Herbal Expedition. Fletcher, you got some last words for us?
Hey, man, thank y'all, man. Hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Support us, man. And tell a friend to tell a friend. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all time. Give us some advice, something you'd like us to add to it. We appreciate you, man. Whatever you need, put it down and see what can we reach out and we can touch that and get and fix that or find the information you need. Thank y'all for listening.